Hey everybody, we are so excited for 2025. Our banner over this year is Thrive in 25 as the Dream Team. And we've got some incredible announcements that we just shared at our old team recently that now we're sending to everybody so you know what we're rolling out over the next 2+ weeks to help you build your business, to continue to see seed your dreams and to help so many people with this incredible revolutionary technology called X39.
So, my name is Vanessa,
And I'm Andrew.
and we haven't necessarily met all of you as this growing team is just growing every day.
That's right.
So, we're going to just move straight into what we've noticed over the last year of being in business as presidential directors, getting
That's right.
fairly close to senior presidential as a team because you're all
Getting close.
amazing. So, what we've really noticed is all around the word rhythm and your pace that you want to build this business with.
Absolutely. We want to help people with where they're at, what season they're at, what cadence they want to be running or walking at. And so that we got the right people in the room that are spurring and spurning each other on and really helping each other without being too much pressure or needing some pressure to really grow this and to excel.
So when I was training for a half marathon, that word cadence became important. It was like, how many steps per minute do you want to take to get to the goal? And how long would you like to do this half marathon in? And so I'm not a fast runner at all. I'm a plotter. However, when it came to understanding that, what I realized is there's different parts of that marathon that you're going to pick it up, and then other parts you're going to pull it back again. And it's all about your end goal. And you have a goal in this. You have a dream. If you've done our Awakening Your Dreamer workshop, then we want to help you achieve that dream, but at the pace you want to achieve it.
And what's really important about Vanessa when she took up running is that she finished the race. And so she mightn't have been the fastest. She was definitely, more at the slower route, but she won. She finished the race.
Yes.
And, I'm so proud of her for that. And so that's what this business is like. Some people will run, some people will walk, some people will jog, but finishing the race. And that's why we say 12, 24, 36 months is
Yes.
so important with this at a minimum and beyond that of what you're going to create in your life and for your legacy.
So we are creating 3 programs that just allow you to know where you fit. And we always say to people, consider your life in quarter by quarter, 3 month by 3 months. It's actually a really great way to go in life, in business, in relationships. What's the next 3 months look like for
That's
me?
right.
And so when you look at this, we want you to talk to your sponsor about your next 3 months, absolutely your long-term goal, but your next 3 months, and whether you want to walk, run, or really sprint. So let's show you what we're discussing when we really do reference this. We'll pull
We're
up a quick presentation.
We're so excited about this. I think it's going to help so many different people. It's going to help you to locate yourself on where you're at in your season. And it's going to help those, like Vanessa said, that you're partnering with to work out what cadence they want to be in. And so there'll be some people they just want to walk this out for a season, but they've got people under them that want to run. So we can help with that. So we've created the Dream Team Next Level 2025 new programs for your business success. So, 3 new programs that you can then, move into as you change your cadence and as you go along, or jumping straight into because that's the sort of speed that you want to go at with this business. And so the first one is for the walkers. I love this, Vanessa. Why don't you share about this one?
Yeah, so walking to my next rank, you're going to just mention to your sponsor, "Hey, listen, I'm on the journey, I'm in this, but I'm just going to tell me my next rank and walk with me as I head there." So, you know this is long term. You love patching, you're curious and you've just started patching, and you have that great revelation that you don't have to have a testimony to share, because the patch on you will do one thing, the patch on someone else might do an instant thing. But you do share as people ask, you'll contact a few people, maybe even, or notice it's a good conversation to start. You'll watch some announcements, you're in and out of team chats. Sometimes, actually, when you're not building the business, those team chats can feel nearly overwhelming, but it's not the system that's overwhelming, it's just how you want to enter that system. So we'll help you with that. You pop on maybe an action and accountability group just to learn again that road to manager. And you do want to cover your own costs, and a little bit of margin money would be helpful, but
Yes.
margin money won't really come until you've hit that first rank of manager. You have other priorities, you're enjoying the journey, you are absolutely like need to be right where you are. There is no judgment on this, but we're noticing those people will spend around 5 hours still on their business, maybe in a team meeting, maybe learning a little bit, sharing with one or two people, but it is a walk and you don't really have a set time for that next rank that you want to achieve. And we're saying enjoy the journey. Just don't then get
Yes.
in certain
So
groups where
important.
you're going to feel overwhelmed and feel like people are pushing you, because you're not. This is your own
That's
business and
right.
your own cadence.
And most people start here. As they first sign up, they're starting to understand it, and then they'll decide, and with their brand partner, we'll ask them, do you want to walk this out for a while? Do you want to run? And then when we launch the sprinting program for those that have reached SD and above, it just gives people options of how they want to build this.
And the big key is we don't also want anyone to feel like it's being judged of them. But when we go to this next slide, we also don't want those walking to judge people that are running, like they've got some huge
Totally.
goals around this.
So when you're wanting to run to senior director, so this is what this is all about. You know this is long term, but you see the benefits of an intentional 90-day run. And I know for me, I like to have like a system in front of me. I like a plan to be able to work towards. And for a lot of people, that's what this is going to be super powerful for, as we help you to get to senior director in 90 days. You have a list of 100 people. So if and again, this will be people will be what's the word?
Applying for
Applying.
this
Thank
group.
you. Applying for this, so that we make sure we got the right people in this community running, that are ready for what this is going to achieve for their life. So you've got a list of over 100 people that you've written down with all of your contacts. You'll share the pro strategy 3 to 5 per day. You will launch in the next 7 to 14 days online with at least 20 people invited if you haven't already. You'll include your sponsor in each of your calls to close the sale until you're confident and able to do so. We will do a meet and greet, Vanessa and I, onboarding with your upline for each of your new business partners. So your upline will meet and greet. So like for Vanessa and I, for a lot of our team, getting just 5 minutes of a new call to explain who we are and how excited we are for them, and that we're here to support them as well, I think is so valuable. You'll watch and take notes of This Is It Saturday training each week, because we don't want to reinvent the wheel. It's amazing training and
Brilliant.
they are winning. They're at the top. So we're crazy not to be able to listen to that and learn from that. You're on at least 2 action and accountability Zooms per week, so that you're learning, you're growing, you're understanding where other people's, situations are at, and growing from that
And
as
you're
well.
plugging your people into those action and
Exactly.
accountability
You're
groups.
bringing them in with you. And then you're on dream team training every week. We have a morning on Tuesday and a night on Tuesday. So you have options depending on where you live around the world or your schedule. You have a goal to be earning $1,000 per week and 10,000 minimum within 6 months. That's the plan. That's what we're aiming towards. And you can commit to 10 plus hours per week on the business, because that's what it's going to take for you to start building a bigger business and reaching those goals. So we're excited to be running with those to senior director.
So let's talk about that for a moment. Those 10 hours. This is not where, again, you have to have 10 hours out and about. This is 10 intentional hours. So think about where you can literally cut an hour off your time. You could be driving, listening to the training. That's an hour right there. So you're going to get really intentional with your time. The big key in your 90-day run to senior director, and we want to say this because applications are about to open for this program, that list is really important. You have to be ready to step out of your comfort zone, go bold, include your upline, and truly think about 100 people being contacted over 90 days, probably one a day and some follow-up. That is intentional. But again, you take half an hour off Netflix, half an hour of doom scrolling of your social media
100%.
sometimes. You wake up half an hour earlier to work this business, and you will find those hours because you're hungry for it.
And intentionality is everything. Intentionality is what creates success. And so, really looking like we do at our life, constantly going, where are we wasting time? Where can we replace that with something that's going to yield a benefit to our future? And so, it's change of thinking. It's really taking ownership of our lives and our time and starting to allocate. Because my goal is work really hard now so I don't have to work as hard in the future.
That's
So
right.
you decide how you're going to do this, but we're going to always encourage you to look at that intentionality.
Once you've hit senior director, we've got a few really beginning to rank now, which is so exciting.
Yes.
Then we have an opportunity for you to be in a much more select group of those people that are actually hitting some pretty big goals and moving quite fast also from senior director up to ED, which can happen, executive director. But we want to help those sprint to senior presidential director.
Yes, we're excited about this. Those that have reached a senior director that want to sprint to senior presidential director and learn from Vanessa and I of what the mistakes we've made, the things we've done well, all of those things that we were, it was early days here when we started only 13 months ago. So we're bringing the best of what we've learned and seen and grown from and experienced ourselves to help you to get there as fast as possible. We will launch this when we have a group of people ready to go. So whether that be in 3 weeks, 6 weeks, or 12 weeks, we'll be waiting for that group that are ready to do this. And so you will share the pro strategy 5 per day. You'll launch Hungry Business Builders within 7 to 14 days and at least 20 people invited. So you're building a business with those hungry people. Look, you'll of course work with all the walkers, work with all the runners, but really launching people, you yourself, with those people that really want to succeed and to run fast. We'll do a meet and greet onboarding every new business partner in your downline. So we coach you on how and train you how to do that. You'll watch and take notes of This Is It Saturday training each week and personally invite all of your team because it's such amazing teaching and training that you want them to be in the same mindset and learning as you go. You're on at least 2 action and accountability groups with your team or leading your own. And again, we will advise and guide you on that for some who want to do that like we did and saw the niche there for their style to really be able to help people that way. And then there'll be a whole bunch of people that's like, no, I just want to stay in what you're doing and keep building this because that takes more time. So you'll have that opportunity to make that choice. You are on a dream team training and inviting all of your team, or you're hosting your own by then. You have a goal to be earning 5,000 to 10,000 plus per week in 1 year, which is exciting. And we want to help people as we're on our way towards that. You can commit to 15 plus hours per week, helping your team reach their ranks. Remember, the money is in the managers. The more managers we build, the bigger business we build. The more people we help, the more finances come into our businesses. And so that's going to take 15 plus hours per week. But as you continue to scale and build and maybe replace your job, if that's your goal, or realizing that this is something that you want to build to the next level, then you'll allocate more hours as you build this.
So you're going to make these decisions. You're going to set your cadence. You're going to also say, what could the next 90 days look like? And speak to your sponsor and also engage with us in the process. If you don't have a highly active sponsor right now, then we want to make sure you've got the support because there's incredible support all the way through this business. So speaking of support, we've got one other special announcement we're really excited about. And then we're just
so excited about this.
End by letting you know what your support structures actually are now moving forward. So let's have a look one more time. I feel like we need a drum roll for this one, but exactly. It's like my screen. So we are actually, that's the, here. Let's talk about this.
It's the old team or dream team, sorry, fast track intensive for 2025. So this is action-oriented coaching on the Gold Coast every quarter and online for our overseas team right now till we're in America and Florida and Canada and able to do some for you. So this is all about fast tracking your LifeWave business. We're excited about this. This is a huge part of our background of retreats and training and coaching. So we're going to bring you our best that for some, they might have only just signed up and are like, I want to run. Get them in a fast track. It'll accelerate their business. Maybe you've hit a bit of a slump. Maybe you've hit a little bit of it's a dry season of what you're doing. Get into a fast track. It's going to give you like steel to keep moving forwards. And others that are already doing great, they just want to lift their game to the next level. Then be a part of our fast track intensive and bring people with you. So we're going to be talking about personality profiling, which is part of our background that's really going to help you. I'm going to help you to build community because all of this is built on community and how to do that no matter what personality type you are, how to set strategy, work with how we do strategy and how we help you with that, role playing and coaching, working with you on all different scenarios and situations so it becomes second nature to you, closing, coaching and training, helping you close. Everybody can learn sales. Everybody can learn closing. And so we're going to help you with that, with your personality type and style and so much more. It'll be a 2-day training where you book your own accommodation and either lunchtime will add to the price. So that's all sorted. And then just meals at nighttime and breakfast will be on you to sort out with your hotel and so on. But we're going to make it as cheap as possible, cost effective as possible so that you can come here on the beautiful Gold Coast, get to meet everybody and build community, but also be trained for 2 days, an intense 2 days with fun at nighttime, having drinks at the bar and all of that and catching up. So we always do party with the hard work hard, play hard. And we think this is going to be fantastic for our dream team.
So we've got dates nearly locked in. We'll get an email to you as soon as we can. If you're not on our email list, again, ask your upline about how you can get on our weekly newsletter in our email list. Yes. And the last thing we'd love to just highlight to you is that we're also starting, Andrew is starting a monthly men's mentoring group for the men of our MLMs.
That's right. Let's just keep it on here till we're finished with this, Vanessa, which will be helpful. So this is Men in MLMs mentoring. So this is going to be connecting with other men building their business. Now, can I just say this is no kumbaya? We're not going to sit here and talk about our feelings and all of those things. We're going to talk about how that relates to our business, but this is all going to be a business building with men. Yeah. This is to help push the needle forwards. And so mindset. And this is what I'm going to be helping you with and bring all my skills and 30 years of working with tens of thousands of people in this area. So we'll have our own Facebook message group under the Dream Team Facebook message that we can talk, share, ask questions, all of those things. And there'll be a monthly Zoom at 7 a.m. So that every man that's working can be on it and all listen to the replay later as we share together and really grow our businesses, because we want strong men in network marketing that understand there's a real job, because at the end of the day, if it pays, it means this is real. And so when you're hitting 5 figures, 6 figures, 7 figures, maybe one day, it doesn't matter if someone is a biochemist scientist. If you're receiving the finance that you need for your dreams, that's all that matters. So we're excited to build this business with you.
So practically, we'll just go back to what we have in place for you. We've got the program for the walkers, the runners, and then the sprinters, and you can dive into that. We'll put this also online. And then we now have resources very clarified. So there's a school system from the This Is It
We're
team.
making it simple.
So simple. The school system is replacing the thisisitteam.com for the essentials. You'll still go there if you want to for a few things, but school is where you're going to plug everyone ready to build this business into, and you all need it yourselves.
And let's just stop for a second. For those who haven't seen this before, there's a barcode right there.
Yeah.
Under it says, This Is It Team Training Platform is here. See that barcode? What you do is you get your phone out, put it on camera. I'll
Love
show
it.
you. This is how easy this is. So you don't need to ask other questions around it. You go straight with your camera. And what it'll do, have like a little yellow screen that picks it up. And then you'll see a yellow bar that says bit.ly. If you can see that, I don't know if it should
No.
see that.
Yeah.
That's what it'll show you, is that little button that just left. And then you click on that and it takes you straight through to school. And this is it, team. So it's easy. And you've still got the thisisitteam.com that you can go back to if you need to, but this is step by step by step, so much better. This is what we're going to be using. It's all of the data that's in thisisitteam.com in the school. That's how you do it with that barcode.
And then there's still This Is It Team Facebook, where you can do all your searching and all your connecting and community. But this isn't for community. This is literally for your teaching and your training from them to build
That's
your
right.
business. The second thing you will still keep is the Boards app.
Sorry, yes. Sorry, you're going to Boards. Yep.
Because Boards is how you run your business from your phone. What school doesn't have, we fill in the gaps on Boards. It doesn't have scripts. It doesn't have automatic messages. It doesn't have welcome emails for all your people, whether they're building a business or just treating them like a patching partner and customer. Boards has everything you need, how to launch your business, all these kind of things that school is. See school like the mastermind and see Boards like the practical day-to-day tools.
I love that. The way I see it, if you're a Top Gun fan, school is the Maverick. He's leading the way. He's the top pilot, but he needs a goose. A goose needs to be in the back that's working with him to make sure that they achieve what they need to achieve. He's a resource for Maverick. So Boards is the goose. Or you could see it like David Beckham being the superstar. That's what school is. And then a support, player is the Boards. So they go together. You use both of them for different reasons, but you'll need both of them because of that. But school is the one that you must learn first. It's the system. It's got everything on there. Boards is a resource, a tool alongside school.
So both can be done from your phone. And then we're streamlining our online community connection.
I am so happy about this, just quietly.
So we have amazing access to WhatsApp in the Arise Global team. They do a great job. They've built and ranked 2 senior presidential directors there. They will continue to be our friends and mentors in business, and we want to expose you to anything they have. However, we ourselves will not be leading with the WhatsApp. We will do all our connection and community in this growing group of leaders in Facebook. So if you don't have Facebook and you haven't had it for whatever reason, you don't have it, and you are willing to create a private profile, we can let you in to just do business online. If you just want to stay away from Facebook, you will get access to Arise Global. You'll still get our weekly e-newsletter, but we will not be connecting on WhatsApp as a team.
And here's why. Number one, it's overwhelming for everyone. It's overwhelming for me. It's also, we are missing communication with people, which is not helpful. And I don't want to reinvent the wheel. There's no money in reinventing the wheel.
Yes.
It's only your time, which is our most precious commodity. So this is the Arise team WhatsApp, have everything that we have, but bigger.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
So
why
good.
don't we just amalgamate everything into that? You can ask all your questions, all the things that they offer, and you've got thousands of people instead of hundreds of people answering your questions. And then with Facebook, it's only our dream team, so that Vanessa and I know when we post something, we know it's been posted. We can see the comments. We're not missing anyone. And we have the different drop downs for that. One place for you to go to, other than YouTube, which you'll be getting all of the other videos from.
So we are going to provide one other video for you showing you how these resources work, where you can access them, where you can switch on notifications so you don't miss something in Facebook. So we will do a separate video, send that along to you, and also plug that into Boards. We are so excited for this year. We want to clarify as we finish. You do not have to lead this business like us and think you've got to now go and reinvent the wheel for all of your teams. People often say, well, I don't want to run the business at the pace you do or the hours you do. And what they don't realize is we're not full time in this. We don't want to be full time in this. We've got other big dreams and other things going on and other people we want to help in other ways. But we are doing this so you don't have to do this.
Exactly. And we've been doing this style in our own leadership for 25, 30 years.
Yeah.
So it comes naturally to us.
Yeah.
It's not coming naturally to everybody, and it shouldn't have to. So that's why we've created this on top of the This Is It system that we have and the overall with all that's available, so that you can just concentrate on building your business, on sales. Get it like it's really simple as patching, the pro strategy: patch, revisit, send them to an opportunity. Like, it's so simple. That's all you need to be concentrating on top of then supporting those people, which is through the revisit part. But also, even as they become a brand partner, then you bring them into our system. Everything's done for you that they can connect to, and then you just keep in touch. If it's once a week, sending a text, making a phone call, or a little voicemail. That's what I do. Is I do voice messages all the time now. Just, hey, checking in, how you doing? Anything I can do for you? That's the support. And then if they need to ask questions, you also learn by answering those questions, but they can be a part of the bigger system. It's so simple. I honestly, I think people don't realize what we really have for them, so that they can buy back time and build business and build this business. So we encourage you to do that. Unless at some stage you feel to do something yourself, come and speak to us. We'll help guide you the best way.
Exactly.
Honestly,
Resource
it's not
you. We're not insecure.
not, I couldn't care less. It's in that respect. It's, we just want to help you. You know, you help others. We help you. We get helped. Everyone gets helped. So
And sometimes if you break away too early, the other thing that happens is your people don't realize there's actually more access to more things if you move them into your own huddle too quickly. So that's why we say get to that senior director, prove that you can lead and do that, and then like have those
know how to build
conversations,
teams.
and then figure out what your strength is and decide how to lead with that, but always keep people accessing more of the upline.
That's right. And that's how we give our best to our people and our team and our business as we grow. So we just encourage you to just stay on to building this business and helping people. And as we do that, we'll continue to build the dream, the global dream of 1 billion homes being patched and helping so many people's lives, as well as financially seeing our dreams seeded and beginning to come true. So,
and yours too.
And yours, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So I encourage you with that. Just really use the system that you have, and let's build together.
So we love you. If we don't know you, we look forward to seeing you on one of our opportunities to connect. Don't forget the midweek stuff is there as well. Monday to Thursday, 30 minutes action and accountability groups. We love those. Honestly, everyone coming into those is ranking to manager.
Exactly.
And then once you're ready to run in 90 days, then your sponsor can launch you officially. But until you are ready, just do the walking, pop on some of the calls, but let's do this together. 2025, the year that we're seeing everyone begin to thrive.
Absolutely. We'll be rolling out the dates of the intensive, which I'm the fast track intensive. Honestly, we'll be probably sending out in the next day or two of interest. And we're looking at around the first week of March, starting with. It probably will be a Monday and Tuesday because they're the easiest dates to always get. I know for some, you're going to have to take some time off for that. But remember, this is an investment into your future. And then over time, we might look at some Fridays and Saturdays, although that can be tricky because that's people's families' times and so on. So we will see what we do moving forwards with that. But you'll have those details, and we'll be sending the application form out through all of this for those who want to be involved in the running program. So it's 3 new programs: fast track and the men's group. So exciting days
Pick
ahead.
and choose. Don't get overwhelmed by it. Pick and choose for your cadence. So go for it. We will see you soon.
See everybody.